Lying awake in the dark, contemplate all that I see. Falling asleep in your arms, knowing by morning you'll leave. Was gonna give you everything. Was gonna give you me. Watching the hours go by, wondering how you could see. Lying awake in the dark, knowing by morning you'll leave. Was gonna give you everything. You didn't want me.
Happy Sunday, traders. Welcome to episode 202 of TA would be mid-trade. Could be doing anything, but you're here hanging out with me, and for that I'm grateful. Looking at the daily right now on Bitcoin. Sorry. We have pivoted of that accumulation trend line that stems back to June 24th. All right, we bounced off that and really have done nothing since. If you zoom in, you can just see what we're doing right now. We're just that 20-day moving average. We're just waking off of it, kind of rejecting it right now. There's a lot of time left on the daily, but just telling you exactly what's happening. All right, so on the 4-hour, we're rejecting the 200 MA. Weird enough. So, you know, we got that bearish engulfing candle right here. We expected 6,300, and we got as low as 62.78 before breaking to the upside. That's it, right? So the price contraction continues once again, right? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6 times we've tested this upsloping trend line, the golden trend line. You can see picture on your screen. Oscillator's not really telling us anything at all on the daily. That's what happens with price contraction. It's normally not easy. All right, it's not like you're getting bullish or bearish divergence. Okay, so we can go to the 4-hour, whatever. Not really a big deal. Four-hour, we had our upsloping channel, and as you can see, perfectly respected. Hit it, fell below it for a moment, 62.71, and then bounced. But what's really happening right now? Nothing particularly special is happening right now with Bitcoin. Swing high to swing low. You still haven't even hit the 382, but now we could possibly adjust our fib to down here to this wick. If we do that, we are hitting the 382. We are hitting the 382. Cool. And that's it so far. A big rejection last 4 hours. You know, we just closed too. Interesting. The time change up has made things where as soon as I start the show, we get a new candle. Whereas before we were starting the show, going an hour, and then the candle was closing. Interesting. Maybe I should like go back an hour, start at 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern, right? I don't know. Just to make it more fun on that first look on the 8s we do. So, yep, Bitcoin is just, right now, swing out, swing low, 382, 63.74. We could run as high as 64.38, and it wouldn't be weird after an impulse down. Okay, your Fibonacci, that's how it works, right? You know, that bullish divergence we discussed last night, it actually played out. Did not look, we low on price, lower low on price at the bottom of the channel. Here it is, lower levels of negative momentum, and we bounced, but the bounce is very, very lackluster on very low volume, as always now, as usual. Okay, so whatever, man. Let's take a look around the markets. There you go. You got Ripple just still holding, really at 50% retrace from swing low to swing high. Oh, it's just sitting there. It's going sideways. It's been going sideways for a few days now. Yep, for a few days. I mean, 4 days maybe sideways. So whatever, man. As long as it just holds on, and I mean, it did not have very bad reaction or response to Bitcoin's breakdown. I mean, it dropped 7 cents, but it was expected with some RSI bearish divergence. But look, impulse up, down slope consolidation. Maybe, just maybe, we can break to the upside again. But who cares, man, about Ripple breaking down more, because it's in an uptrend, and it's got a long way it could go before it gets out of that uptrend. All right, so we'll look at that more in a few minutes. You got Litecoin at the top right of your screen, still breaking down. You know, it's retracing now back to $50. It fell as low as 48 something, 49, 30. Okay, now it's at $50.70 of a dollar from its lows yesterday. Impulse down sloping consolidation. Nothing wrong with that. That's normally exhaustion. You know, just when I'm not saying Litecoin's going to break to the moon, I'm just saying, you know, just based on down sloping consolidation after an impulse down, a lot of times you get tired and you run to the upside. Here you go on Ethereum. Ethereum head and shoulders, potential slanted head and shoulders pattern. A lot of people were getting really worried about this break to the upside, but until you start making a higher high than your previous high, which you have not done yet, and you failed, it's still possibly real. It's still a reality. But you know, I mean, people would say double bottom right here, miniature double bottom. It very well could be the case. But I'll tell you, an impulse up like this with this type of price action after the impulse is normally very bearish. Okay, exhaustion stuff. All right, and then you've got bottom left of your screen, which is just Bitcoin Cash. We are from the swing low to, well, I don't know why. Sometimes delete that real quick. We are at the 618, I believe, if we fib it. Swing low to swing high. Nope, we are just breaking the 50% retrace now. All right. Extend this out. Okay, so heading on down that 618.501 seems very likely. Showing some bullish divergence, but not much. You're holding on to your negative momentum. Oops. And so, you know, I just don't know why we wouldn't hit 501 at some point in the near future. It would have to take Bitcoin just breaking the upside like crazy in order for Bitcoin Cash to not just keep retracing, which is fine. Nothing wrong with a 618 retrace. We know that. It's not weird. It's about just stupendous run up. I mean, you got to be so happy about it. 50% gains in like a few days. Who cares, right? The only people that care are the people that FOMO'd in. Those are normally the only people that always care, right? Okay, that's around the market. Not too much has changed, all right? Thanks for the 121 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Okay. Now let's take a look at some chat. Philip was first. Yeah, I know the notification went off weird. What's up, MK man? Crypto Conrad. NASDAQ and Dow futures are up. Heck yeah, MK man. That's awesome. Could continue breaking to the upside. No big deal. Overall bullish pattern or, you know, trend we're in. Could we look at XLM? Crypto Conrad? Yeah, man. XLM on the list. What's up, Eric Caffeine? Coffee for crypto. Irwin Coffee for crypto. I got all my beans, man. I think maybe after stream tonight, I'm going to do some grinding. All kinds of grinding. On some beans. Yeah, Cirrus pilots. Yeah, of course we're going to look at XRP. Look at that always, at the beginning of the show and every top of the hour. Hey, Mr. Selecty Man. Hope you had a good time celebrating year number 100 for the independence of Poland. The Jesus Peoples. What's up, Zaps? Wanting to know about wax? I think we could look at wax, man, if you want. Is it gonna melt or explode? That's funny, man. So funny. Hey, Crypto Tiger, Aaron M, Crypto Stang. And there's Julia. Julia and MK. Jesus deals. Bear respects. FN base. What are the helicopters in Mexico for? I don't get it. All right. So about cheap vlog. He says the 12th. So massive drop coming. Uh-oh, man. Hey, Johnny Footlaw, man. Melissa, the Iowa Jesus Peoples. Where's Dan at? If he's near, tell him I say hello. Warren Buffet in the house. Kappa. Jacob. Where's Warren Buffett, man? Where is he? What's up, Pablo? Crypto Base. Matt W. He says, just want to remind you to be grateful for each and every day. You're sadly being reminded to take time for gratitude each day with the loss of a friend. Much love and light to everyone. Hey, Matt W, man, thank you so much, man, for speaking out and just talking to us. All right, this community we've been building for 9 months is, I mean, that's welcome. All right, so we're here for you, dude. All right, thank you, Matt W, for that. So, Kang Logan, dude, just lurking, dude, holding down chat. Thanks, man. Hey, Philip. Good to see you, dude. Always have fun with you. Conversations in the Patreon chat, dude. It's always fun. What's up, Mr. Cool Daddy? Yeah, XLM did hit its measurement of the target just recently, like tonight. Hey, 1G Project, man. XRP Mafia, hello. No stones for the Stagnant Stoner. Day 21. My God, man. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What happened? Which is first? Yeah, doing a lot of nothing. Yeah, that's XRP, Mr. Mafia, dude. Almost through chat. Just getting through it, okay, y'all? This is what I do. I engage in chat, and then we get into the thick of it, all right? During this time, I gather requests, charts, find out how everyone's doing, and then we keep it rolling. Sakushi, man. This is Kanatomo, dude. Flying around Saturn with jellyfish that speak in Elvis Presley voices, playing Despacito 2, seeing the time manifested in colors on the sky. Exactly. I was thinking the exact same thing. Get out of my head. Hey, Brian Griffin, man. Game here. What's up, Estage? ... Why are you ... dotting me? Seriously, dude. No need for the dots. All right. Is that a passive-aggressive salutation, man? Thank you for being here, Vincent, man. Jacob plays. Yeah, IOTA looks pretty nice, man. That falling wedge breakout, right? But maybe we could break down a little more. I don't know. It went down a little bit, but I don't think it hit like the low we were kind of looking for on IOTA. Yeah, we got I know everyone wants CXLM, dude. You think we should short the insurance companies? MK, you got a ticker for me? We can look at it. How about that, dude? Thanks, Phil Sincure, for listening in the background, man. Hello, Reza Rahimi. Doing well on this Sunday. Got to recharge. Spent some time just working on overlays and talking, just chatting with the community and stuff today. It was nice. Devin, man, love you too, dude. Thanks for the kind words, man, and the support. Estage wants Phoenix. Phoenix, Arizona. All right, we're gonna look at that capital city, right? Your close friend lost their $4 million home in a Malibu fire. My God, MK, that sounds terrible, dude. Good God. He's working. You're at home, Melissa. I'm sorry that he's not with us, but maybe just let him know he's in our thoughts. What's up, Blockchain Bandit? OgsD coming in with the popcorn. We're almost through chat, all right? Almost through it. ICX for Anthony. All right, ICX. Sweet man. Hey, Nick Patton, man, wants to look at measured targets. Hey, would you give me some patterns, man? Give me some patterns you want to know the measure move of. We can do that. Measured moves. Might be beating a dead horse for some, but maybe not for others. So yeah, we'll look at some measured moves after a few coin requests, all right? MK wants some key, K-I-E. All right. Yeah, who knew? We're going to look at XRP in just a moment. Hey, what's up, Titan Tom, dude? Good vibes to you, dude. Tyler Wood wants some Tesla. Oh, boy. Is that a joint? EOS. Yep, EOS on the list here. It's all good. I'm literally just trolling you, Estage, man. Just literally trolling you. That's kind of what I do. I just innately... I do friendly trolls. Yeah, Julia. All right, Bitcoin still moving, 63.61 right now. Let's see if we can break that 63.74, and maybe we can rise to the 6,400 area, which will put you at the 50% retrace, which is common retrace after an impulse down. All right, wouldn't be weird at all. Hey, what's up, Gabriel D, man? Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Okay, here we go, man. This is what freaked everyone out. What? We bounced off the neckline with a bullish pin bar and ran, but getting rejected. Hey, wonder why? Well, it has to do with Bitcoin, probably. I could not break that 50 MA and may just keep running, right? I remember XLM did something very similar where it had a head and shoulders just like this, potential head and shoulders, and it ran up one more time and then failed and then broke down hard. Very, very hard. We ended up making a triangle somehow, and then yeah, of course, kept going, and then we hit the bottom, then bounced again. Now XLM is just doing awesome now. I think it's higher than its old potential head and shoulder. We'll look at it too. I'll try to remember to talk about what we saw in XLM and correlate it with this one, what could happen. But until you make these higher highs than your right shoulder, it's still okay. It's still fine. Just I got hit 211.23, of course. All right, so we'll see, man. It breaks down again. High likelihood we could break down. But dude, remember, if Bitcoin wants to run up and make its common retrace to 64.23, you're most likely gonna go up some more and probably hit $213. Hey, Tortugo, thanks for the sub on YouTube, man. Appreciate that, dude. Awesome. Okay, so measured move of this pattern puts us down at 194.51. And yeah, that's it. That's the target we could expect if we break out of this convincingly, the neckline. Convincingly, this is right around that 206, 207 area. All right. Not much more to talk about on Ethereum besides it's just in an equidistant channel, had a nice run up, but it's just stalling tremendously at the 25% trend line of the equidistant channel. So well respected. Look. Support, resistance, resistance, couldn't sustain, and broke down. All right. There's your Ethereum. Potential trade setup, but again, it's potential because of this weirdness we're getting right here. Holding the line. All right. Let's go to Repel. Oh my God, he said Repel, man. Don't you slight XRP, our overlord, by mispronouncing his name. Okay. All right, man. This is all I had, really. It's not that special. All right. Honestly, man, probably could anchor 1 and 2 here to include it all, but you're not going to get the touch points here. Probably just going to just get 1. So anyway, man, all right, well, I guess we can just do that. Let's just give it a shot. Since we got, we held that, right? See, it's just kind of like this now. And if you do that, if you look at it like that, then it broke out. And then it's like not really helping because there's no volume. But you had nice bullish convergence. You're back to neutral on the NACD. Definitely neutral, so neutral on the RSI, right? A volume tapering off. So look, think about it like this. You're potentially, most likely, you are certainly in some sort of uptrend right now. We know that, right? The higher lows, the higher highs than your previous highs, okay? You're not making the lower lows you were. You're out of it now, okay? So if you have an impulse up on high volume, yeah, high volume, and then you break down and you retrace about 50% of the way and the volume is so trash on the way down and our oscillators reset, there is a possibility we could have another run to the upside on XRP soon. Okay, to the extent of how high we go, we might double top, might make a lower high and then break down, and then we might test 50 cents after that. But based on what we see, this is just bullish behavior, okay? Bullish behavior. It would be like, flip this chart around. What have we been looking at all year? We have huge impulses down with high volume, and then we make scrubby, retraces 23 to 38 to 50% of the way on like no volume that's just tapering off. But what do we normally do in the downtrend? We just tanked again on high volume, right? So just inverse that thought and put it to Ripple. Okay, this thing is certainly in some sort of uptrend. All right, so be happy about that. Great. Hope it helps anyone that's been caring about XRP, because I know we have a lot of people that do, and I do too, because I hold XRP. So there's nothing wrong with carry. Right. Alex Cobb, Dad? What? So we're just gonna get through some more chat, and then we'll keep on rolling, dude. Dang, man, I missed some chat. Oh, everyone's dotting me. Oh my God, ultra troll. What's up, Denim Labels? Hey, Loot Patient, man. Peter Pie, Morgan, Monday off. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We've got Veterans Day, and we'll definitely, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'm gonna try everything I can. I'm trying to work on this right now. All right, the message has been sent. The Raven has been sent. We're gonna see what we can do about making tomorrow super special. Okay, pay our respects. Hey, Gabriel D says, like my channel. Thank you, Gabriel, man. I really do appreciate the kind words and welcome to the fam. All right. Hey, Steven Stan. So who knew? Stacking Stoner says, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be on this journey through life. Thank you, Stacking Stoner, man. Much love, dude. Alex Cobb, you having a good Sunday, man. Hope it's going well for you, dude. Hey, do we have any good news on XRP today? We normally have news every day, don't we? Yeah, if you're enjoying this live stream, if you're enjoying the uptrend Ripple is in, that it's been in, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here. Hey, Zachary, man. Glad you made it. Denim. That's it, man. Okay. KBWP, MK. Yes. Oops. Alright, we got this thing, man. Okay, XLM, Kangs. Kangs. Your measured move, ladies and gentlemen. 28.673 cents. We're touching it like the jizz, man, right now. Seems like we might be continuing to build momentum. We might be breaking it and running higher, right? Could be. Look at that volume coming in. I love how we broke out, then we back tested, and we got, oh my goodness, man, look at your beautiful break, hook, and go confirmation, the strongest form of confirmation that you can get, where you break out of a respected pattern, then you come and back test the area that was once resistance and use it as support. And then after that happens, you then go. Your go is your bullish engulfing candle that we got. So break, hook, and go confirmation on XLM US. Tether. This was a trade setup we had for the patrons, and we just now hit target. So that's just wonderful, man. I love the positive momentum, how high we are, how it's building. Currently sitting at overbought territory at 71. So you don't have to exit completely. I mean, there's so many different strategies you can do as a trader. You don't have to just buy and sell. You can move your stop losses up, okay, to protect your profit and see if this thing hits a windfall. But I mean, look where we are, man. Look back here. We just broke candle body close area from September 23rd when we showed that extreme bearish divergence in both oscillators at the top of the channel. We already had plotted. We knew we were screwed. And this is the area that it looks so similar to Ethereum right now. And let me just plot it. All right. So similar. And all right, let's see the neckline. We just had it like, it wasn't, oh yeah, that's right. It wasn't slanted. It was just a standard neckline. You just had it like this. Here's your shoulder, your head, and then we said the shoulder, and then it ran up one more time, broke down, higher low, went sideways, couldn't break that 75% trend line of the equidistant channel, a lower high than its previous high, and then broke down, right? So, you know, this is what looks like Ethereum right now, right? But you know, with Ethereum, we had it like this, and then Ethereum broke down to the neckline, touched it again, and then ran up, and it's not quite to that making a higher high, right? So it could be similar stuff that we could possibly see from Ethereum soon, all right? But you know, either way, if someone shorts that, eventually they'll get paid. Anyway, the thing is, though, with Ethereum, you still have that falling wedge set up, right? That falling wedge you broke out of, you're still in the midst of that trade. It's just been going on forever, been going sideways, because the volatility, if you haven't noticed, has died on this market. The sentiment's dead. People are quitting these charts daily. You can just tell, all right? It's just, people are just getting tired of it. It really all started with the Tether fiasco, all right? So I just wanted to go into that and just show you kind of abnormalities with a head and shoulder pattern, or potential head and shoulder pattern that was going on. All right, it formed actually was it a triangle? I thought it was a triangle. Yeah, I guess not. All right, somewhat, because that's like a lot of white space. But I did anchor point 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4, and it was some sort of price contraction we had going on. But whatever. Anyway. Man, I'll tell you, XLM has been respecting the TA incredibly well. Like everywhere, dude. Everywhere. It's just been so nice. And anyway, we'll set up an alert if XLM wants to break higher. We're going to hear about it. We're going to come on over and take a look at it if it wants to be Kang's even more. But it is Kang's because the target was hit with a break and go confirmation. Love it, man. Love it. Hey man, hitting target on wax right now. Oops. Here's your 618. Your 618 with extreme bearish divergence. I'm telling you, you know, whoever it was that asked about this chart, they said, Ray, what's going on? We said we broke out of a downtrend. We were in an uptrend. We broke out of it, and look where we are. We're hitting the 618. Swing high to swing low. Your target 50% 618 between the 382 and 618. Here we are, and look what's happening at that critical fib node. Stupid bearish divergence. Impending price action reversal to the downside is upon you, according to the oscillators at a critical resistance, the 618. All right, nice volume came in to push us higher. And of course, anything's possible. I'm not ever going to say it's inevitable that we're going to break down, but you just take heed of the oscillators, and they're just saying, hey, we could break down. We could and should break down. And if we do break down, to the extent of how far we go is unknown, probably common retrace, and then maybe we bounce the upside again. But for now, just from this swing high to swing low, 618 sit. All right. But if the market wants to continue being awesome, we also discussed longer term fibs, where you can fib from the top to the bottom. And if that's the case, we just hit the 236. Okay, and we have so much further we could run. Remember, we actually did this last time we analyzed wax. So between 26.18 and 37.13 could be your longer term targets if you think the macro is going to hold up. If you think Bitcoin's going to do fine and it's not going to tank to 5K and just keeps going sideways, wax could be poised for higher prices, and we know the targets of those higher prices if we break down and then maintain our uptrend with the higher highs, higher lows. All right, so fibbing is relative to the trader's discretion of the macro. All right, because you can have short-term targets and longer-term targets, and that's it. Hope that helps on wax, man. Hope that helps. Please, sir, win moon. Okay, do you want moon, man? Here's moon. No name, does that help? Here's your moon, man. Take a bite, enjoy it, and we can give you one kappa. All right, that's it, dude. All right, enjoy the moon. We're just gonna leave it up there. All right, for XLM and wax. There you go, dude. Okay, sorry. So I do something. Anyway, good job, wax. Next one. Okay, Phoenix coin or whatever. Red Pulse. Oh yeah, Red Pulse, man. Hey man, we broke it. We broke the downsloping channel. Sweet, man. We're making a higher high right now. Awesome. Hey, good things going on right here. Okay. So what we can do, now that we found that 786 as our bottom for now, we can if we want. It's just so stupid fibbing this stupid wick. I would preferably, the problem with volatility like this, I don't know, and you don't know, and no one else knows, okay, if it's right or wrong, and how the market's interpreting your Fibonacci. So swing high to swing low. If that's the case, you could run between. You're very close to that retrace zone anyway. 492, between 492 and 578 is where you could run. Some the breakout volume's abysmal though. Volume's abysmal, and we could just be double topping here. Okay, you are not. I mean, you just had a close above your previous candle body high close, but that doesn't really mean anything. Your positive momentum is pretty good, but here we go, man. Class B bearish divergence. What's Class B bearish divergence? When you double top on price, and on your second top that rivals matches your first top, it's a lower level of positive momentum. So of course this could continue building, and fine, it could, but you even have a little bit more room. If you run up to touch this top trend line again, top trend line of the channel we're in, we could then show Class A bearish divergence. And honestly, if this, since this was technically a candle body close higher than its previous candle body close, it would be Class A, but it's just so close to double top, it could be Class B. All right. So, but either way, if it continues running up, we know our targets could be anywhere between 492 and 578 before we broke down. That's it. Okay, there's your Phoenix coin. Cool, man. Gonna look some chat real quick. Blicker. Jeez, man, there's a lot of chat. Holy crap. What's up, Dave Jones? Elko. Mr. Staggy Stoner says, this is one of the best parts of my day every day. Thanks, Mitch and Jesus fam. Love this energy. It's contagious. Thanks, Staggy Stoner, man. Well, you're part of this community, man, and you make it what it is. Okay, dude? So thank you for being a part of it. What's up, Baja Blast? Baja Blast is saying a huge bull run next week. Hey, man, that'd be great for some trade setups, right? What's up, Quasitulip? What's up, man? Not much, dude. Just doing some charts, dude, on this Sunday evening. Okay. Logo Dinosaur, you'll never quit me. Thanks, dude. How could I ever quit a dinosaur? Our first dinosaur ever. All right. You're the first and only dinosaur. All right. XLM is a scrub coin. Uh-oh. XRP Mafia. Shots fired. Hey, how high does XLM need to get to before you start having a cult-like following like XRP has? Sure thing, Bzz man. Anytime for looking at your wax, man. It looks great. That had a nice run, and it's at an area where it should probably retrace. Okay, pull back. Chris Winsett has been looking forward to this all day. Thank you, man. Thanks. I'm glad to hear that. Dang, man, that's humbling, y'all. That kind of stuff y'all are saying right now, that's ridiculous. That's like, I love helping people, but man, like, the stuff y'all are saying is just truly, like, humbling. All right. What's up, Gareth Basage? Chris Aden? CNNPC? That looks similar to Probst or something. Joshua's Pundy coin. I mean, I can put Pundy coin on the list, man. I know it was just in that huge symmetrical triangle, right? Huge symmetrical triangle. Just insane, man. Yeah, Mr. Lucky, I think XLM does look very, very strong. Get to know Class A and B. Yeah, man. Get ready to, or get used to it. My God, man. Sorry, losing cognition right now. Little dinosaur. I'm drinking the Irwin coffee, man. What's up, Muhammad, man? Hey, Muhammad, man. Was that you, dude? There was one night, and I haven't seen you since, but I think it might have been you, and completely could be wrong. I know. A Muhammad, and that's the most common name on the planet, but a Muhammad tipped me like $23 when I went off stream, and I had no way to like thank that person because I seldom see them in chat, and I just felt bad about it. So that was you, man. Thank you, dude. All right, if not, disregard. Okay. Dave Jones, are you serious, man? Are you serious, Dave Jones? Like, let me know, dude. Seriously. All right, ICX to BTC was next. Crap. Oh my god. ICX absolutely destroyed, right? Hey man, it happens, dude, right? You have uptrends, you have trend lines for reasons. What happens when you break out of them? Bad things happen, right? So we just had that downsloping channel and just busted it, right? So where are we on our horizontal line stuff, right? Gonna need to rechart this. Or rechart the channel anyway. Okay. So you are at some support, horizontal line support back from September 18th. You can't really hold that. You're back testing right now. You should expect prices to go as low as 829, 847 soon. Can't hold that. All right. We could do fib extensions if we want. The low to the high. Oops. What? Okay. 1272 is 872. The 1414 is 843, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, so our targets are down here. Probably not done. Could be, but you're showing bullish divergence on both oscillators. Bull icon, man. Just couldn't get it together, could it? Okay, interval 1 and 2 and 3 on the top, and then just 1 on the bottom. You could have made an adjustment, but if you didn't, if you just left it here, you wicked and you touched, right? So, yeah, expect to 872. That would make a lot of sense. I'm going to go ahead and adjust, right? So, yeah, that's these are expected targets, right? 843, 872, right down here. So, but again, I don't, you know, low on price, low on price, lower levels of negative momentum. But you are in a downtrend right now, and you have ever so slight bullish divergence on the RSI, being in oversold territory. All right, there you go. So we could break to the upside, but most likely it's just going to make a lower high than your previous highs, and then break down again. All right. That's it, man. That's ICX. Terrible. Just terrible. Look, we had such a nice run, didn't we? Such a nice run. And then we broke out and just couldn't do anything. And now we look left. Where are we? Let's look where we are, man. You're holding on to inception candle closes, right? This is where you are. This is December 2017. Holy crap, dude. Alright, so, if you break... Okay, where our 1272, 1414 is... so is our inception candle closes, right? Lower areas of risk, I guess, but... Dude, if you can't hold that, buckle up. Buckle up for 800, 770, and then 594. Alright, that's it, man. 770 is it, dude. After that's 594. That's all-time lows down here. All right, big time. Good God, man. Good God, ICX sucks. Okay. XLM taking a dip, Brian. Good, as it should. It hit the measure move, so that's awesome. What happens, Zachary, man? It wasn't you, Muhammad. Well, thank you for letting me know, man. Yeah, it was a Mr. Muhammad. I just don't know, like, if it was under the guise of another name or something. Dave Jones, man. Well, that means a lot, dude. That you're telling me this channel, this show, this community helped you. All right, and man, that's just, dude, that makes my night, man. That makes my whole month, dude. All right. Holy crap, dude. I'm really happy to hear you're still with us, man. All right. Freaking love you, dude. Sweet Jacob plays, man. Took some profit on that XLM. Wonderful, dude. That's the place to do it at the measure move, right? What's a sapiosexual? Isn't that someone that's attracted to intelligence or something? I think. Little dinosaur. But I think it might be a dinosaur joke, right? This chick is messaging you on IG. Is what kind of dinosaur is she, man? Let us know. Okay, sweet. Where would I buy back on XLM, Brian? I don't know. We just looked at it. I don't like just picking areas to buy back. I like looking for pattern development, time and candles to develop, oscillators to coincide, right? I like looking for that. And then, yeah, nice, man. Dude, I really like how XLM is dumping right now. It hit the measure move on the dot, man. So awesome, dude. Okay, hey, now this is something I haven't done really. I did a bunch of coin requests and someone asked about measured moves. Like, okay, if people just want random measure moves, we're just gonna do it on the ICX chart, whatever. Okay. So let's just go with your standard. Let's just go with your triangles, because most people probably know this already. And people, you know, again, it's not really fair to get impatient with my education when it might be just so, you know, hey, it's rudimentary or whatever. What do you want, man? Like, you started somewhere too, right? The person that's getting impatient, they started somewhere learning this stuff the same way new people are going to learn about it tonight, right? So let's talk about the ascending triangle. Really any triangle for that matter, okay? So you got your ascending triangle, your symmetrical triangle, and then your descending triangle. Alright, so here are your three standard triangles, right? You know, two different types of ascending triangles. There are ascending triangles that are reversals, like we saw in XLM, where you have a breakdown. Right? Normally, in a move down, impulse down, and then you form this ascending triangle, it can act as a reversal or a continuation. Believe it or not, yes, it can still act as a continuation. Make no mistake about it. Sorry, I was off on my drawing. I'm not Bob Ross, okay? So there you are. What you do is when you form that triangle, when you form that swing low, right? Oh, we found it. There's the so the criteria of the triangle for that person to ask about measure moves, you got to have two reaction highs, two reaction lows, right? Right, here we are. We've got it. 1, 2 on the bottom and 1, 2 on the top. You have to have that, otherwise it's not a textbook pattern. All right, and what you do is when you have that formed is you measure from the lowest low to the highest high of the triangle. In this situation, it'd be 134. Okay, and what I'll do is I've got this alone.
Is that a joint?
THX, love this channel, NPX says.
Hey, Joshua, yeah, man, we'll look at an NPXS right after this. Okay, man, thanks so much, dude. It might be after the look on the ads because it's going to take a second. All right, so here you are. Here's your triangle, right? So from the breakout, 136. Oh my God, man. There we go. That's it. That's your measure move. It's that simple. Now, here's the thing. The beauty of the measure principle is, hey, sometimes trades go south, literally, right? And say it breaks out to the downside and acts as a bearish continuation pattern. 136 sats to the downside. That's your measure move. As we saw with Apple. Apple had a huge rising wedge and broke out to the upside and hit the target and didn't go much higher. I can't get this. I can't. Oh my God. So there you go, man. There's your measure move on the ascending triangle. Sweet, right? Let's make this smaller. Symmetrical triangle, easy enough. Same thing. Your symmetrical triangle is just your, you know, it's a neutral pattern, right? Let's say we do it from the upside. All right, here it is, man. Here's your neutral pattern. Okay. These are not inherently bullish like an ascending triangle is inherently bullish, but it has percentage chances always to break to the downside. Symmetrical triangles, you never want to assume anything because they'll make an ASS out of you and me. All right, easy enough. The neutral pattern connected as a continuation or reversal, 194. Well, actually, sorry, excuse me. Silly. Don't be confused. All right, from the lowest low to the highest high, 159. Sweet, 59's awesome. All right, so we broke out right here. Measure 159. Easy. Oh my God, man. I feel like I'm playing like a first-person shooter. Say it broke out of the downside, 159. You can plot with horizontal lines your measure moves, right? Easy, right? Very, very easy. So ascending triangle, sim triangle. This is an inherently bearish pattern. Okay, they can act as bearish continuations or bearish reversals. So say we had another run up, right? Okay, you get like 3 touch points, right? Someone's propping the price up, holding it fixed price, while people keep selling off every time you make lower highs. Eventually, all the orders will get filled from the buyer, and eventually there will be no more bids at this price, and maybe there will only be bids at 149 sats. So all of a sudden, what will happen is you can get a huge breakdown on high volume fast. Okay, easy enough. Measure move, right? Wish I had hotkeys for this stuff, man. Maybe let me play Warcraft again.
Crypto Kai. What's the deal with my Led Zeppelin CD? Please look at LCI here if you chain.
Sure. Sid Barrett, thanks for the 532. Jesus, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll look at your stock or coin. I don't know. I'm just trying to get this rolling. All right, trying to help whoever was asking about this. All right, here's your descending triangle measure move. But hey, sometimes it doesn't happen too often. But sometimes you can get breaks to the upside. So break out right here, 151. 151, man. Holy crap. There you go. That's it, man. Measure principle of all 3 of your major triangles. Boom. Too easy, right? Too easy. It seems just, if you don't know it and you learn about it, it's like the most cool thing ever. But then when you know about it and then someone's trying to teach, when you know about it, you're like rolling your eyes like, oh, okay, man, this is so easy. It's like, okay, well, you learned about it at one time in your life, so other people want to learn too. So that's what I'm doing, just helping people with the measure principle on your triangles. Okay, hope that helps. If you enjoy that, hit the like button, that bell, that's up. Thanks so much. Good Jesus videos. All right. Okay, anyway, that was ICX and your triangles. Now we're gonna look at Pundy coin. Let me make sure I got the right. LCI said, sure, man. What's wrong with your Led Zeppelin CD? I was listening to Led Zeppelin a little earlier today. What's wrong with your Led Zeppelin CD? Sid, man, I think you did too many drugs. Okay. Make sure I got the right chart. Yeah, we got 1 minute. No, we got no minutes. It's time for your local on the 8s. Sweet. Bitcoin. And then Pundy after that. All right. So sorry about that. Just sometimes it sucks. Timing sucks with the local on the 8s, you know. here we are breaking the upside a little bit more. 63.65. I can assure you that other things are going up too, right? Just because of that. Except XLM, because it did target. All right, still below that 200 MA. We got rejected here on the close last 4 hours. Here we are again, respecting it as a resistance. You can see the small little wick off. Volume sucks. Impulse down. You had bullish divergence at a critical upsloping support. As you can see, we've had this charted. You know we've had this charted. And we pivoted off of it. And here's the divergence right there. Low on price, slightly low on price, much lower levels of negative momentum, bringing the upside, showing positive momentum now. All right, just barely. See it? Just begun. Could, again, run all the way up to 64.38. It would not be weird at all. Oh, it feels so good!
Thanks for the class, Mitch.
Hey, Nick Patton, man. Thanks for the 690 pennies, man, and the Verge coin in the jar. Much love, dude. Thank you. Okay. It's just a joke. Yeah, I know, Billy, man. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. What's wrong with this CD? What's a CD? Hold on, Billy, man. What's even a CD? I know about MP3s. I don't know, man. I just know blockchain now. There's gonna be blockchain music at some point, right? Where it's not even a cloud anymore. It's just blockchain. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. I'd like us to break out to the upside. I'd like us to go to 10,000 in 5 seconds, but it's just not going to happen. Just think about 64.38 being your best case scenario, probably. But hey, man, you're at the bottom of a little upsloping channel, right? That's good, man. You're at the bottom, and you hit 6,300 on the daily. Remember that support? We hit it and held above it, and now we're rallying to the upside somewhat. But again, remember on the daily, can't even break the 20-day moving average right now. The volume's not there. I don't think there's the demand there. I think you're accumulating, but you're not making higher highs, not even close, right? So, hey, man, maybe we could run all the way up to the heart line of the channel. I don't know. Okay. But we just think in fibs in the short term, all right? And it just makes sense to see between 63.74, 64.38, excuse me. All right, let's go to Ripple, and then we'll move on to Pundi, all right? Okay, man. All right, so if we make the adjustment and we make it look like this, where we don't, I don't know which one makes the most sense, right? I think you're safer including everything, having anchor point 1 and 2 here. That's the way we had it, but we didn't include all the chop on the bottom side. All right, but either way, man, like we talked about, impulse up, you retraced, swing low to swing high. Over 50% of the way and held. Look, as soon as you fell below that 50%, rejected with a bullish engulfing candle, and then when we broke down, making higher lows, so very, very micro levels of accumulation right here. Higher candle body closes. Bullish engulfing candle right here, just earlier today. Back above the 20 MA, held above the 50 MA. That's all bullish stuff, man. It's all bullish stuff. Okay, everything about what just happened, what's going on right now is bullish on Ripple. In an uptrend.
Can you look at shop? Thanks, you the man.
Thanks, Long Range Crypto Man, for the 333 repeating, of course, the Tron Connect in the jar. Oh man, are people triggered the Trons in the jar? Thanks, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Shopify. I think we looked at that a few days ago. Right? We looked at it, man. I'll make sure I got the right chart. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Dude, just flatlining, right? Flatlining. Pundi coin. A lot of white space. I get it, man. But still respecting that trend line, man. You can say white space all you want. But, dude, you are respecting the living crap out of a trend line. All right. You see it? It's just, here you go, man. I don't know what to tell you besides you have it, look, reaction high, now reaction highs. You have 4 of them now. You got 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. How do we do the measure move, man? The measure move of the triangle, right? Huge triangle, 17 sats. Already have a measure, 44 sats. 44 sats up here if we broke out. Probably going to be a little lower now since we our hypothetical was probably here or here. Now we just can go going straight, man. All right. But you can clearly see we are contracting on price. So you have lower highs and higher lows. That is a certainty. All right. So all I did with my fibs is your most previous major swing high. It's the best you can do. Swing high to swing low. We can expect prices, I think, between 382 and 618.
Thanks for the noob lesson on triangles, bro. And thanks for showing up every day. King in the making.
Black Plasma, man, thanks for the elite contribution, that 1337. Much love. Eventually we'll get a new emoji ball for that, but dude, thank you. Hey, if Wax keeps doing well, we might have to do Wax, Honor Wax, with a 1337, because isn't Wax a video game, crypto? Thanks, Black Plasma, man. Seriously, for the, really, that's the largest contribution of the night. Thank you, man. Much love. Cheers. And we're scratching the surface a little bit of the growls right now, I guess. Who are the bosses? They were the bosses all last night. Freaking love them. Hey, can you say it, man? Fireworks? Wow. Thank y'all. And we got the moon up there. Crazy moon. Thank y'all, seriously, for that 100. It's just vital for exposure after the video goes static, because it doesn't stay up long. It doesn't, you know, in the algorithms and stuff like that, it just doesn't stay in the search long. But the more likes we have, the more views we'll get, the longer it will stay like relative on that search for crypto or technical analysis or whatever. You know how an IRL friend of mine, Jason Coleman, found me? He was just typing in something on Monero, and I popped up and I was live. And that he was literally like, oh my God, I know that guy. So you see what I'm saying? It's very important. I mean, an IRL friend who I'd done tons of business with didn't even know I did this until he searched for Monero. Okay, so it's very cool. But that's how important your likes are to this show and the growth of this show. Exposure is everything. Just gonna browse the chat real quick. Hold on. You missed a quality control, man. Get wrecked, dude. Yeah, and if you want to, we can look at some more measure moves too, chat. I don't know if you'd want to. Feel free to let me know if you'd like that. There's plenty of measure moves all over the place, right? Writing lock with the pencil and little lock under the magnet button. Hold on, I have to extend this out. It's going to mess up my thing for a second. Yeah, hold on. Stay in drawing mode. The problem with that though is like I don't use this little side thing. I have my hotkeys or my action bar. You see, I use this like crazy. I wonder if I could add that to my action bar. I don't know. It's just easier for me, and it gives a more screen, because like if I do it like this, then you're exposed to that, and it's like, why when you don't have to see that, right? It's just annoying. So anyway. What happened, Billy? You have a rising wedge? That's gross, man. Super gross. Thanks, Devin, man. Really appreciate that. So, Pundy, 23 sats. Oh my God. Let's get LCI. Let's be surprised together. Lynette Company Incorporated. Wait, is this the right chart? Maybe. Nice, disgusting. Move up. Or move down. Let's go to the daily. Oh my God. Let's go to the weekly. See how terrible this is. Oh my God, dude. This looks like what is that standard chart? The euphoria, mania, denial, acceptance, anger, whatever. Doesn't it look like that? Oh my God. If anything, if you had touch point 1 and 2, you've broken that upsloping stuff, right? That sucks, dude. Okay, so we're looking at the weekly right now. This is August of 2016 up here. Okay. Terrible. Anything you've done, you broke it bearishly on a gap down on earnings, right? Oh my God. Now I know that it's wrong a lot. Okay. TradingView is very wrong on its earnings reports, but here it says that I don't see how that's even real. Yeah, dude, I don't believe that. I mean, maybe that is the case, but I don't, dude. It's saying really it's that off. Okay, they were expected to make a 44-cent earning per share, and they reported minus 30, meaning they're supposed to make a lot of money, and then they reported almost like the opposite amount of not making money. Like, that's probably wrong. Either way, look at the volume. This is most likely a breakaway gap, bearish breakaway gap. All right, we can draw some horizontal line supports. Sure, though we are breaking to the upside now. We look where we hit back to 2011 levels. Could have even gone lower, but we didn't. December, right? 2008. So decent support here. Decent. Breaking the upside because of that. You had weekly bullish divergence too on the MACD. But that was it. All right. But I think any way you look at this, it's just bearish, man. We can try to plot it like this. All right. How about that? Holy crap. Sid Barrett, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Heartline support, 25% support, 75% resistance, candle body close at the 75% trend line. Make sure this pinpoint. Alright, so that's definitely it, man. Well, you can't use this crap up here. For what? At this point, you broke out, man? No, you after this huge move down, you normalize on your price action. It makes way more sense here, okay? Then look back here, man. Oh, yeah, really? Look at the heart line, 75, right? Just, okay, bonus points, bonus touches. Or it shouldn't even make sense, but look, you had it. You broke the upside at critical horizontal line support. Oh, we go the daily. Okay, we're back to the daily. Oh, okay. So we had some RSI bullish divergence. Really nice RSI bullish divergence. Okay. Lows on price, lower lows on price, higher levels of relative strength, and we broke to the upside. And that's why we got it. But if this was where we were going to begin to retrace, man, I mean, your major swing high is up here. All right, that is your major swing high. Okay. If that's the case, you get a long way up, right? Long way up. Could continue building. I don't think you're going to fill this gap. There's just probably no way with the volume you saw. Breakaway gap seems certain at this point. But just think about it like this, man. Think about, like, instead of it being a gap, if you're just thinking about crypto, you're like, well, I don't get these gaps, man. Just think about it being one red candle, right? One red candle. So it's like a huge impulse down and then up slope or down sloping consolidation after your impulse down. Exhaustion, right? Same thing. Exhaustion flag. And then we broke it, right? We just have that plotted easily like this, man, right? Easy, man. Easy little exhaustion flag. That's it, dude. Broke it to the upside. Alright. But I think, honestly, that's the major, what we would probably want to do to make things make more sense in the short term. Or let's just do it from the highest high of that flag, right? Of the pole, excuse me. So the high to the low, hitting the 236 right now. See it? Touched it. Literally touched it and closed right there. And the next day, just a big doji. So we could expect 755. We could retrace. What the heck? Could expect a retrace. So maybe we'll go to 755. Maybe. But make no mistake. Make no mistake to believe that we would be running up to fill the gap on LCI. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. Right? I think this was a troll. All right. It's a good Shopify. Shopify. Sorry. Uh, we are in a downtrend. Okay, we've been in a downtrend since truly July. All right, man, had a nice, beautiful uptrend and then broke it. Tried to get, we're trying to get back into it, or not. Yeah, we tried, back tested and failed. Okay, interesting. But many of us said higher or a lower high than your previous high, a lower high. So consecutive lower highs, consecutive lower lows. All right, on your daily. So that's all that's just really going on right now. Okay, could not sustain prices above the 75% trend line. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn it on. My bad, Julia. My bad. I just like a lot of people. I know there's some people that care about it. But, you know, it's just like it hasn't really made people want to watch on Twitch, I guess, as much. It's up now. It works. We're good. Try it out, chat. Try it out. Twitch faithful. Yeah, Devin, just because Ethereum's in a very well-established downtrend that's been going on since January, since all-time high was 1420. Remember when Ethereum was at $1,420, man? What a joke. Don't think it already did bounce. It bounced. It bounced and we could retrace more, right? We could. But it's super bearish, right? Super bearish. So, yeah, RSI is high. It's like overbought now. It's like an overbought territory in a bearish trend after a nice break to the upside. So, dude, it could break down more. And it could, dude, just because a common retrace is a thing doesn't mean that it can't just crap out of the 236 and keep breaking down, all right? I don't know anything about its fundamentals. It seems like it doesn't make any money or something. It seems terrible. Nice. I got those lights going now. All right. All right, for MK. Now, look, you could expect lower prices, right? The lower high, look, swing high to swing low, hit the 618 perfectly and broke down. Now, I mean, we could continue breaking the upside and maybe even hit the top of this channel that we're in, this down sloping, but maybe not, right? Maybe we keep breaking down, make a higher low, then run up and make a lower high. And then break down. But you could look, man. What do you want? Shopify went from $40 December 2016 to $176 July 2018. All right. So like a year and a half or something, right? Year and a half. We tripled, quadrupled in value, and now we broke out of that uptrend. Right? Crazy, man. Crazy stuff. Crazy world we live in. Okay. Anyway. Kier Group. No, that's not it. It's, okay, here it is. Insurance ETF. Gotta be it. Beautiful. Also, we definitely broke out. Oh, maybe not. Let's go back to global financial crisis and see how great this looks. See how good it looks. Good. We have to play around here. Always have to play around. Wow, that's so pretty, man. So pretty. And it seems like it, right? I mean, we could try anchor point 1. No, I don't think that's it, man. It's a 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and then just 1 on the top, and then guess what happened? We looked out and hit the top again, and then we broke down. Right, so we're still in the uptrend, MK man. Still very much in the uptrend. We won't be breaking this uptrend until $27-something, right? So, been going. It's a decade now, almost a decade, whatever. Almost a decade. Now that crap right there kind of invalidates any kind of pattern we could have had, right? So we just kind of went sideways for a while and just, how did it all end? Oh yeah, man, like MK, dude. Let's go to the weekly. Why not? It makes sense to go to the weekly on these. See our significant time scales. Here's your weekly. I mean, almost like impulse up, MK, impulse up, and then up sloping consolidation, right, MK? Exhaustion, sets in. You broke down, and since then we had a huge bump to the upside. Crazy run. The only divergence we saw was on the RSI, high on price. Highest all-time high, September 10th, or September 17th week. Here it is, man. This is your impending price action reversal to the downside. We sure as heck got it, did we not? But since then we bounced because we are in a bullish trend. Got back above the heart line of this crazy channel we've been in since 2009. All right, retrace wise, let's check it out. Easy enough. Swing high to swing low. Where are we, MK, man? Oh, well, here you go, man, at the 618. So nice. Tried to break that 3125 area, but closed the week below it, right, MK? But I don't know, you were saying futures are up, so you know, it might just be a little oh wow, horizontal line support. So look here, support, candle body high close from the weekly on February of 2017, and this wick close, this wick on January. All right, we bounced off that, right? Sweet. There you go, okay, man. We retraced, common retrace, okay? But you never know, man. This thing is in an overall extremely bullish trend, and we've been in it for a decade, almost. All right, at this point. That's it, dude. I know that else, dude. Chat freeze? What happened, Julia? No, it looks okay. What's up, Karim? Hey, Dave Jones, man. Was that freezing, y'all? Everyone's waiting for Tron Connect. Logo downstairs. Oh yeah, Tron Connect, man. I don't know. Chart doesn't look that great. It's okay. Your wife wants to bring another woman into their relationship. I feel like that old lady, you know, that did the telethons and stuff. You'd call in 1-800. She gives sexual advice. Is that me now? Yep, sideways Bitcoin. That's it, dude. Tesla, oh my god, go on to the moon, man. Let's look at some Tesla, dude. Beautiful. Okay, first off, zooming out so you understand the trend that Tesla is in is bullish, right? Overall bullish, beautiful. We think about it. Remember, we broke out bearishly of an uptrend that we've been in for years. And when we broke out, we had bullish divergence on both oscillators, impending price action reversal to the upside. And look what happened. We sure as heck got it. Did we not? Yes. Maybe, just maybe, this is our partial decline. Okay. That's what happens. Partial decline means you don't hit the bottom of your pattern, which is our right angled and descending broadening formation, which beautiful pattern, beautiful. 3 touch points on the top and then 2 on the bottom, and we failed to make it back down to 196 200 area. So that just means that we have a nice, probably very well could at some point hit 386 again. See how we fared there. All right. Nice positive momentum. You're hot on the RSI, not too hot. I mean, you're sitting at 67. Beautiful. Positive momentum spike, the highest positive momentum spike we've seen. Ladies and gentlemen, the highest spike in the history of Tesla happened last week. But I'm telling you, man, look at this price action. So pathetic. Impulse up, this type of price action. Karim's going to base his trades off of exhaustion. I mean, dude, you don't do that. You don't impulse up and then do this. That's exhaustion. You impulse up and then you want to down slope in your price action so we could run again versus breaking down hard. Okay. It's not proper consolidation. It's not at all. But you're not showing, unless we look at the 4 hour, you probably are showing divergence. I mean, technically you are showing bearish divergence on the MACD because you have, look, a high on price, this level of positive momentum, then technical higher candle body close highs than your previous highs with lower levels of positive momentum right here. That is some class A bearish divergence right there. Right? It is for real. So take heed of that and know that we have some critical horizontal line resistance points coming up, and it looks like we hit one. 359, the big one, really big one, very strong. Gonna be tough to break that with divergence and low volume. Look at the volume, how it's tapered off. We had this huge spike. We're making higher highs with almost inexistent volume. Right, another bearish indicator right there, at least in the short term, just the short term. There's your Tesla. What else? Class B bearish divergence on the hourly. No, it's not. It's bearish convergence. Because remember, divergence has to happen when you're making higher highs. If you're talking about bearish divergence, you have to have a higher high than your previous high with lower levels of positive momentum. Ethereum, like I said in the Patreon chat, it's making lower highs than its previous highs. It's not yet making higher highs. So it's bearish convergence right now, Devin, okay? So Johnson videos. Bitcoin, Scrubcoin showed some 4-hour bullish divergence at critical upsloping support, and we bounced from it, but bouncing on very low energy and volume, and just still at that 236. Okay. Turn it up, Julia. What happened? Okay. There's different strategies, quasi-tulip, man. Different strats, man. Different strokes, different folks. Jeez, man. EOS into the line, man. Into the freaking line on EOS, dude. I'm gonna look at MK's other one, KBWP. It looks like the same chart, doesn't it, MK man? Like identical. Jeez. Wow. Oh, this crap started out with really, really low volume. Started picking up. Let's go to the weekly real quick, because we might get more substance. No, not really. Alright, we could probably just chart from the top then. Right. Let's see how this works. Yeah, that's perfect now. Okay, yeah, it looks beautiful, man. Look, does it not look beautiful, MK man? On the weekly, just so nice. Disregarding the stupid, like, dude, what am I supposed to do with flash crash? I got like anchor point 1 and 2 and pretty much 3 down here. Okay, I'm not gonna like use that. It makes more sense to use the 3 touch points, not 1. All right. As you can see, we had a little false breakout, and in the past 2 weeks, we've shown green, bullish Arami, into a nice green Marabazu on KBWP last week. It looks like, anyway. Looks perfect. Looks like you're just making common retraces, right? Let's go to the daily. The beautiful, beautiful level of respect we're showing at 75 to 25. It's ridiculous, man. It looks like we broke that downtrend too, okay. But it would make sense if we're trying to retrace, right? Around that 50% retrace, right? And we go a little higher at 618, 62, 69. So you're already at those levels, right? And nice positive momentum spike, pretty good on the RSI. Could keep running, right? Could keep running. Wanted to. It just got above the 200-day moving average, held it, back tested it as support. Now let's see if we can run again, but very high spike in positive momentum. We hadn't seen anything like that since January this year, right? We rallied. Okay, so wait, January. Where was it, man? Where was it? Okay, here we go. This run right here. That's where last time we saw positive momentum like this. Sweet. All right, man. Plenty of room to run if it wants to. If it wants to hit 62, 69 or keep on going, it could. But again, swing high to swing low. It's just common. It's right at that Dow theory level, right? 50%. Okay. Still, it got back and held support, right? False breakout. And it had that bullish divergence, did it not, MK man? On the MACD. Look. Low in price, lower in price, lower levels, negative momentum. And it played out for us, did it not? It played out. You gotta love bullish divergence on a breakout of a extremely bullish trend, right? Fake out. Dr. Evil's moon laser. Yeah, what was it? Preparation H. Kang Logan. That just means, Evan, that it's like the triangle, dude. Like this price contraction it's seen is just like ridiculous, man. It's like false breakout to the upside and downside. It's at the end of the triangle. That's all I mean. Holy crap, man. Continuing to run more. Hit that 50%. Running up. Bearish divergence still very real. Still very, very real. Volume's tapering off. Okay, you're just getting look higher prices, lower levels of volume. All right, this thing's getting tired, but that's okay. Could just keep running, but you would expect some sort of pullback for price contraction or something, consolidation. But there you go, man. Breaking the 50% now at 859, could easily see 919 if we're lucky, man. Right, that's your next target, 919, if it keeps running. But dude, no volume and your divergence is still very, very real. Make no mistake. That's QKC, man. Beautiful bounce, man. The bullish divergence at the bottom of the upsloping channel. Love with dinosaur. You know what's going on, dude. Surely MK, man. No, you're the best. Stop talking about yourself, dude. Seriously. Might be a good time just to look back across the markets. And you see Ethereum is not doing things. It's not breaking the upside. It's not breaking that previous high, right, at all, is it? It's not. You got Bitcoin Cash not moving really, still below that 50% retrace. And you got Litecoin doing a bunch of nothing, $50.76. That's it, man. Okay. Yep, Julia looks like that might be a run of the upside. Okay. Not bad. New MACD histogram look. You don't like it, Mr. Majesty, man? Interesting. No, Evan, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean like end of the line for the price contraction, Evan. Didn't mean we're screwed on EOS, which we could be. But price contraction is neutral, and we just have stayed inside that price contraction range for, my God, man, since August 23rd. Sam Pesonius here? Heck yeah, man. Glad you made it, dude. Coming in from Europe. Okay, sweet. Here's fuel. Not regarding that crap, alright? Should we use the top or the bottom, right? Yeah, I think we did break out, man. How many touch points do I get here, though, right? I don't get as much. I don't get many touch points here, right? I know. I feel like we broke out, right? Doesn't really help much, right? It doesn't. Not really relative. It really doesn't even matter anymore. This is just a hindsight channel, right? I'm trying to plot. Oh, I like that though. That's it. That's it, dude. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Heart line. What is happening? you know, bouncing off that 75, and then we broke out. Either way, we have broken out. That's all that matters for the most part. So now we can just keep our eye on the prize. I think some conservative fibs, swing high to swing low for Julia. So uptrend, hitting that 236 and failing, stalling. Can't break it right now, but it's okay. It's okay. Beautiful uptrend right now. Hit the first fib node, but you should expect targets for fuel between 382 and 618 if we were to run. If this thing was to do well and not scrub out, should be okay. Nice double bottom to usher in the new little uptrend, okay, but doesn't mean you're in a bull trend. It just means that you're making retraces, and so far you've only retraced 23.6% of the way, and you've stalled and have not gone any higher. So there you go, Julia. That's it. Hope that helps on your fuel. Sweet. You almost forgot your Twitch account. Same percent yet? Uh-oh. Get ready, dude. Screw the scrubby wig, exactly. Adism says, everyone says this, man. Twitch has better quality streaming for sure. That's crazy, man. I don't understand how that's possible. 1080p is 1080p. Man, we looked at a lot tonight. Jeez, dude. I busted it, dude. I've been busting it tonight. So I've done like 15 analysis with measured move education. It's pretty fun, right? Pretty productive stream tonight, I do declare, right? Of course, Evan, man. Alright, well, been live for an hour 41 minutes. Be sure to hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you are enjoying the stream, or if you have been enjoying the stream, alright, and you just forgot. Alright, thanks for the 115 people here. Not bad. Man, alright, whatever.
Much appreciated as always, Mr. Man. Love ya.
Thanks, Julia, for the 1618. Much love. That's the largest contribution of the night. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Interesting J-Rock cryptos. Very true. Well, I guess chat normally does what it does, right? Just kind of like dies. So, I guess that's it. Alright, y'all. I guess I'm out of here. So, y'all are my pulse, right? If chat dies, I'm dead, right? Chat dies, I'm dead. So, I'll be back tomorrow. So, thanks for everything. Until next time, respect the T. Hey.